Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and this is going to be fun because I'm doing a top 10 horror movies from the 80s, which is my favorite decade, yes, of horrors. So let's get this list started. Okay guys, coming up at number 10 is The Return of the Living Dead. Yes, this is one of the best horror comedies next to Evil Dead 2. Yes, this film is a lot of fun. This movie is a perfect blend of zombie horror and comedy that never grows old. The special effects used were very creative with the use of all kind of very creative stuff. Yes, they did this thing. This is one of these movies that you can just get together with a bunch of friends, get some popcorn, and just have a good time because this movie made me laugh a lot. And I really enjoyed it from start to finish. So yes, at number 10, The Return of the Living Dead. Next up at number 9 is a film that I never did see growing up, but I kind of wish I I should have saw this because this is a very good movie. I've heard about it, but I never got around to see this, but I'm glad I did. When I first saw this, I liked it the first time I saw it. It's just a very good movie. Yes, that's Hellraiser. Coming up at number 8 is An American Werewolf in London. Yes, this is an outstanding movie with great characters. This movie made quite an impression on me when I first saw it, and it holds up very well thanks to great casting, direction, dialogue, and creature effects by the legendary Rick Baker. Yes, very good werewolf movie. John Landis has made a lot of films, and this is one of his best. I think probably has the best screenplay he ever directed. And Rick Baker made everything perfectly gory and realistic. Yes. And the transformation scene is just unbelievable. It will flat out amaze first time viewers. I mean, people that watch this movie. Yes, so that's American Werewolf in London. They are here. Next up at number 7 is Poltergeist. Yes, the scariest PG rated movie I have ever seen. This movie is very creepy. You have whole lot of creepy moments in it. With that little clown. The clown scare a lot of people. Yes, that's Poltergeist at number 7. Next up at number 6 is The Evil Dead. One of the best horror films I've ever seen. A gore classic. Bruce Campbell is awesome as Ash. Also check out Evil Dead 2. It's like a fan favorite. Everyone loves that sequel. So yes, The Evil Dead. Next coming up is my top 5 movies left. There's actually really my favorite. Number 5 is Amityville 2, The Possession. Gosh, this movie is just so scary. And I've always liked it. This one more than the first one, even though the first one is still good. I just like this one better. I just think it's more scarier. A lot of things pick up soon. The family moves in the house. It gets right to the action. The music in it sounds so creepy and scary. And it's just a very scary movie. Highly recommend it. And I feel like this movie is kind of underrated for some reason. I wish it was talked about more. So yes, that's Amityville 2, The Possession. Coming up at number 4 is Pumpkinhead. Yes. It's about it's about a man who conjures up a demon with the help of an old local to avenge his son's death. And then there's a change of heart. Excellent, excellent special effects and very violent. Not for the faint of heart. I always like this one. Very good movie. It takes a creepy, soul-selling look at revenge. Lance Hurt, Henriksen. I'm not good with names. Does a great job, as he usually does. The rest of the cast does good too. But everyone wants to see Pumpkinhead. He's one of the best Stan Winston creations ever. It has great atmosphere and it's predictable but still fun. Right for any horror fan. So yes, check out Pumpkinhead. Coming up at number 3 is my favorite sequel out of the Halloween franchise, which is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Yes, I've seen this one so many times growing up. I've seen this one in part 5, the most out of the franchise. These films really grew on me a lot. This movie, it puts me in the Halloween mood every October, every time I watch it. I love how it comes on. It just puts me in that mood very well. Yes, and that's Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers. Coming up at number 2 is Fright Night. One of my favorite vampire movies ever. I loved it because it is actually scary. It has been remade, but the original is so much better. Yes, it's a very good time. It's outstanding. It's about this young boy that finds out that a vampire has moved next door. No one believes him. Then the vampire comes after him. His only hope is an old horror TV star. It's pretty predictable. Right down the whole thing about the boy's girlfriend bearing a striking resemblance to one of the vampire's old flames. So yes, in its own way, Fright Night is cheesy a little bit, but still good. It's a somewhat creepy vampire film. It features some great acting, some really impressive special effects. Yes, Fright Night delivers. So, number 2 is Fright Night. Coming up at number 1, I'm going to do something different. My number 1 pick is the entire franchise of Friday the 13th because I love this franchise so much. I watched these horror movies more than any other horror movie ever. I'm a big Jason fan, and yes, I love a whole lot of these sequels. So yes, number 1 is Friday the 13th, the entire franchise from the 80's. Yes, and it's very different from every other pick that somebody does on this topic. So yes, that's my top 10 80's horror films. Yes, hope you guys like it. I will be doing more soon. So y'all take care. See y'all later. Bye.